I asked ChatGPT to imagine a story where a modern civil war erupts in the US following Kamala Harris's victory in the 2024 presidential election. Stay tuned to find out how the story unfolds. November 2024, the election night. The night was thick with anticipation, the tension palpable in households across the United States. It was November 2024, and Americans were glued to their screens, anxiously awaiting the final results of one of the most significant and divisive presidential elections in the nation's history. The candidates had fought fiercely, but one name dominated the headlines: Kamala Harris. As the night wore on, the electoral map slowly took shape. State after state turned blue as Harris's lead became insurmountable. The pundits on television were electric, some in disbelief, others triumphant. By midnight, the final swing state was called in Harris's favor. The first female president, and a woman of color at that, had been elected to lead the nation. November 2024, the aftermath. The reaction across the country was immediate and intense. In liberal strongholds, there was jubilation, cheers, dancing in the streets, and a sense of history being made. For many, Kamala Harris's victory was a triumph of progress, a symbol of America's forward momentum toward diversity and inclusion. But in conservative regions, particularly in rural areas and parts of the South, the mood was starkly different. Accusations of election fraud and voter suppression circulated rapidly. Social media became a battleground of its own, filled with conspiracy theories and calls to action. The rhetoric was fiery, with talk of resistance and secession growing louder by the hour. The division that had been simmering for years was now threatening to boil over. For many, the election results weren't just a loss, they were an existential threat. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next chapter as this story continues to unfold.